Hello, friends of Triad of Health Family Healing Center. This is Dr. Ilya Skolnikov. We're going to go over with you a few things about what to eat when you're trying to figure out what to eat, especially if you're at Whole Foods. If you're seeing this and you know somebody who could benefit from eating healthier food, make sure to share this video with them. Also, give us a thumbs up or a smiley face so that people can know how you feel. So this is just going to be a quick video. Let's pretend like you have an infection, okay, and you just have lots of trouble with your gut. For example, if you have rheumatoid arthritis, or Hashimoto's thyroiditis, or Graves' disease, or if you have diabetes type 2 or asthma, these are all diseases that are autoimmune diseases, meaning the person who has that disease has a lot of trouble with their digestion. Okay, so I guess you can see me. Yeah, you can see me. So the first thing we got is we got a little bit of salad. So salad's okay. And can you see the salad? Maybe a little hard to see the salad. Here, let's do this if I can. I'm gonna change the direction of the video. Okay, so that's the lettuce that I'm gonna be eating. As you can see, there's some onions in there. Yum, yum. There's no vinegar, there's just onions and cucumbers and some lettuce, and there's not really much in there, to be honest with you. Okay, and the other thing we're going to be eating is, we're trying to keep things simple. There we got an avocado. This just happens to be an organic avocado. And then we've got some, this is, opening it up here. This is pastrami, so it's an uncured pastrami. I didn't even know there was such a thing, but sure enough, they have uncured pastrami. By the way, thanks for joining. If you're joining, looks like Claudia joined. Thank you, Claudia, for joining. So pastrami, as long as it's not really cured, this is kind of a, let me change the. So the pastrami is sort of like a, it might work for you, might not. Keep in mind, this is not just any old pastrami. This is a special, uncured, organic, grass-fed, pastrami they put a little bit of smoky flavor in it, so, but they don't cure it, meaning they don't add any culture, no yeast, no fermentation process. Yeah, so that's about it. I got my glasses here if you want me to look more at the ingredients, but that's pretty much what's in it. So it's really safe. They have a little bit of, well, it looks like there is something in there maybe. Okay, actually probably better not to get the pastrami if you're having real sensitive digestion, because they put onion powder and they put celery powder. I didn't know that because on the label out there it didn't say. So that's why you have to be really careful of what you're eating and check labels. It looks like there's a bunch of stuff in here that they didn't say was in here. When I went out to buy it, I'm at Whole Foods, as you know. I'm in Las Vegas, just in case you're wondering where I'm at. So they have, for example, they put in here organic brown sugar, which is not good. That's like not a good idea. They put in salt. They put in celery powder. They put in garlic powder. So the thing that you don't want is the celery powder. Celery powder is probably a culture, so it actually is fermented, even though they're saying it's not. So, they're telling you it's uncured beef pastrami. This is not, I don't want to get in trouble with Whole Foods, but basically they're lying about what's in their food, okay? I mean, they got me, right? I went and bought the thing. I was thinking like, hey, this is great. It's like, it doesn't have any sugar or anything in it. So this is just goes to show you how careful you actually have to be. Even the doctor got fooled here. Okay, I think I'm doing okay with the lettuce, but they really fooled me with the roast beef. Hi, Carly. Thanks for joining. All right, good to hear from Carly Fardell. All right, let me see what else we got here. Let me switch around, do the switcheroo here in a minute. Looks like you can still see me temporarily. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're gonna take out some of the asparagus. Here, I'll just do that. So we've also got some nice asparagus. Show you. So there's the asparagus I'm gonna be eating. That's good. Yum, 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 yum. Good. Asparagus is pretty safe. By the way, asparagus is really great for your kidneys. So if you're having some kidney, challenges, maybe you have kidney stones, maybe you have some other problem with your kidneys, I don't know. But if you're consciously aware and you're wondering what to eat lots of asparagus every day. A good way to make the asparagus, if you actually have kidney disease or a problem with your kidneys, which a lot of people in the United States do have problems with their kidneys. They're on dialysis. Some of them have end-stage renal failure, which is kind of sad, but it's really not too uncommon. You can just have the asparagus, you could put it into a blender lightly and then steam it at a really, just for a minute or two, and that helps break it down, and there's tons of aspartic acid in the asparagus, and it's just really good for the kidneys. The kidneys are acidifiers. They make the blood a little bit more acid. Not really the main function of the kidneys, but what they do, one of the main functions is to produce urine, right? So when they're excreting poisons and toxins, they need to make the urine fairly acidic. So a good pH for the urine would actually be 5.37 or lower. It's really acidic. That's really acidic. I don't think it's really that bad to have 6.4 or less, to be honest with you, but some people disagree and they think 5.37 or less than 5.37 is healthier. So just thought I'd give you that tidbit of information. Maybe it's not that interesting. The other thing I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have some olive oil with my organic avocado. This is real simple. Facebook Live, nothing too fancy. Sometimes people are eating the wrong food, so they'll eat gluten-free food, thinking that they're doing themselves a favor because there's no gluten, and then they're eating like a gluten-free grain, like a gluten-free bread or a gluten-free pasta or whatever, and that's just not good. It causes all kinds of problems. It stresses certain centers in the brain. That causes you to produce exorphins. Exorphins are, they're basically similar to, it's like an opiate chemical. Hey, Jabez, even Jabez is watching. Jabez from my high school. Good job, Jabez. Yeah, so you don't want to stimulate the exorphin centers in your brain and make yourself feel like you're, had exercise or had sex, or that you're, taking opium, which is basically what you're not doing any of those things. You're just eating a food that's going to cause stress to your brain. So better just to eat like meats and veggies. That's why I was going through all this. Better not to get the uncured, just to show you, better not to get the uncured pastrami, because the uncured pastrami is kind of crappy, right? I mean, they're putting sugar as the first ingredient. I might even go return it. I kind of feel like I got fooled here. All right, so again, if you know somebody who you think would benefit from this information, make sure to share this with them. Give us a thumbs up, give us a like. I think a lot of people who would benefit from this information would be the people who aren't feeling well, especially, right? So if they have cancer, rheumatoid arthritis, heart disease, Hashimoto's, Graves' disease, if they have a disorder like a cancer, for example, that would be a good one to share that with that friend or family member, for example. Thank you for the love. You could share it with, doesn't this make sense though, right? Somebody who's really not well. Not somebody who's just a young 20-year-old male who's, out playing lots of sports all the time. Share it with somebody who has really bad eczema or psoriasis or something like that. Okay, somebody who has chronic brain fog. Somebody who has trouble with their weight, they're overweight, right? Somebody who's really can't sleep at night, something like that. I think they might benefit from it. And you can check us out at triadofhealth.net. We have a website, we have a YouTube channel, Triad of Health Family Healing Center with over 300 videos. Thanks for watching, and peace out.